Welcome to the Manga Madhouse. It actually sounds strange saying that in more ways than one. Anyway, welcome to the Manga Madhouse, where we talk about everything manga and anime related. If that interests you, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you like the content, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. In this video, if you cannot tell by the thumbnail title, I really just want to talk about my lack of reading manga. The reason I have not recorded anything or edited anything or posted anything is just because I have not been reading nowhere near as much as I wanted to, as I planned to. Everything's thrown off, and I really am more so in a slump. Not because there's not plenty of stuff to read. As you can tell, I have plenty of stuff to read. There's plenty of stuff that's come out, but I haven't even bought any manga, and I really just haven't been into it. And the reason that is simply just because with the way my life is right now, it's so busy, I don't really have time to sit there, open a book, and really immerse myself into these stories the way I want to, the way I plan to, the way I always have. And that has made me realize that because I miss it, like I definitely miss reading manga. It made me realize that if I want to keep this up, if I want to continue reading like I really do, like I miss reading in general, I need to make adjustments. Yes, I do not have too much time to like solely focus on a good book. It's rare now. And, you know, when I do get a few times at night to be able to read, I play Marvel Rivals or something. And to fix that, I think I'm going to start reading more digitally. I know. Because I always talk about how the main reason I collect all this manga, the main reason I do all of this is because I wanted a hobby to read physically. I didn't want to stare at a screen, and I still won't. I won't do it too much, but to just not lose it, I definitely will start reading more digitally. And I think that's important. I think it's important to find a balance, because another big reason that now I collect more manga than ever is simply just because I like supporting artists. You make good content, I want to support your content. So therefore, I don't think that just because I bought a book physically, it all has to stop there and I just won't read it unless I can read it physically. I feel as though, hopefully you agree, and you know, if you got some pointers, then please let me know. But I feel as though if I supported you already, I guess it technically doesn't matter what I continue to do. Just, you know, once I buy it, you've profited, you've made your money, you did what you set out to do, which I think is a good thing, to support manga, to support art of any form. But after that, it doesn't necessarily matter what I do with that art form. So I don't have to necessarily read it physically. I can just read it digitally. So I feel as though that's probably where I'm headed. Like I said, I want to read so much more manga, and I just have not had the time. I'm going to find ways to create more time. I think the biggest part is just like not playing the game as much. I've been heavy into the game. I do kind of want to dial it back a little bit, only because I miss reading. Like I miss reading manga. I was starting to pick up more traditional books. In general, reading has just been so fun for me. And one thing that really opened my eyes is that for Christmas, my wife got me a Kindle. And with that Kindle, I've been able to read so many books because I just open up the Kindle. It doesn't hurt my eyes. And then, boom, I can knock out a book easily. No matter if I'm in the bed, on the couch, in the playpen with my dog. It does not matter. Like, it does not matter. I'm able to find time to read just because it's so convenient. As opposed with a book, it's a little, more difficult. I don't want the book to get damaged. So, like, there's certain situations, like if I'm feeding my daughter, don't want the book around her because right now she's a messy eater. And I don't need that. Don't need her applesauce on messing up my books. So it would be better to read it digitally. It's just another thing is I don't want to read it digitally on my phone, which I know a lot of people do. I've done with a lot of Chainsaw Man. I read it on my phone, but I do have an iPad. So maybe I just boot up the Shonen Jump app on there or boot up other avenues of reading digital manga and read from there. I don't know, but I'll figure it out because I definitely miss reading manga. I think I had a really strong beginning of September. At the beginning of February. I don't know why I said September. At the beginning of February, I think I was reading like a manga every 2 days. So I read like a lot of Gachikuta, a lot of Solo Leveling, a lot of Berserk. What else was I reading? I was reading Horimira. I read that. There was a lot I read in just, that short period of time. And then I just stopped. I think like life got busy, which is fine, but I never got back into it just because I found myself in situations where it just wasn't convenient to take out a book and read. So now I'm going to be doing that. I just kind of want to talk, on this channel about it just because of the fact that I haven't released anything for a while, and what's the point of me talking if I haven't been reading anything? But that's my plan going forward. But let me know if you have any other ideas, because I'm open to it all. I just definitely want to adopt reading digitally more. However, I do still kind of keep the sentiment that I don't want to stare at a screen too long, so maybe I won't binge read. But I feel as though me reading a chapter, 2 chapters a day is better than me not reading anything. And because I have not, this video I'm recording on March 12th. And I don't think I've read anything since like February, probably somewhere in the teens, like February 15th, somewhere around there. Yeah, probably around Valentine's Day. I think that's when like things got a little busy, which of course. So yeah, that's just kind of where it's at. I just have not read, and I miss it. And there's a lot of things I still want to talk about. I've been watching more anime, I will say. Dragon Ball Daima. Really enjoyed that so far. Like 8 episodes in, I've been enjoying that. So Leveling, I've been enjoying it, even though I'm ahead of with reading it than the anime, but that's fine. Restart Naruto. I'll rewatch Naruto every year. And then I'm about to restart Jujutsu Kaisen and probably read along with it. So that's kind of like, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do, because volume 25 of Jujutsu Kaisen came out. And I think I said in my last video that, or maybe the video before that, when 25 comes out, that's going to encapsulate what's going to be in the new season. So I wanted to kind of read along while I watch it. And I was like, how am I going to do that if I'm not really reading right now? So that's kind of what sparked this whole idea of, adapting how I read, because it won't get done if I try to do it strictly physical. And the only thing I was reading digital is like I said, I really felt like I need to get ahead of Chainsaw Man, which could have been a waste because Chainsaw Man is disappointing. But Wild Strawberry, I really enjoyed reading that. Tokyo Revengers, I read that digitally because I couldn't wait. But I'm still buying the physical copies of Tokyo Revengers as they come out, but I've already finished it online. So that's something that like resonated with me. Like, look, you still are going to support the art you love. Like, it's just because you're not reading it physically doesn't mean that you're kind of going against your own beliefs, which is, like I said, I'm a firm believer in supporting art and supporting content. You're not going against your own beliefs just because you read it digitally after you've already bought it or you plan on buying it. That like once I fall into the trap, or maybe not trap, but once I fall into the habit of just reading online and not supporting what I like, then to me that would be a problem. But until then, I think that what I'm doing is perfectly fine, and I need to continue it and stop being so hard on myself, because like I said, I'm missing out on some great stories. There's a lot of good reading I should be doing. Like I bought a lot of books, as I have a bunch of books now. I have way more books than I had before that aren't even manga. Maybe I'll show y'all those one day. But yeah, either way, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I know a lot of you read digitally. So another thing I want to hopefully do while now reading more digitally is just be introducing to more series. So if you got any kind of recommendation of any kind, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll definitely check those out and possibly make a video about it, because I want to do more of that. As far as content on the channel, I don't know. I'm just going to keep uploading what I like to do. Another reason I miss so much time is because after that homunculus video, I was like, what does everyone like? What does everyone want from me? And I think the biggest thing is that it seems as though y'all just want to see me enjoy this art, this medium. And I think I'm trying to be too technical about it. And instead, I just need to upload my joy, however I feel. If I'm feeling vloggy that day, then do a vlog. If I'm feeling more talking like this, do a video like this. I'm too busy trying to like plan the perfect content and all that. I just need to record. So definitely more content will be on the way. But thank you so much for understanding. Thank you so much for watching. And once again, give me those recommendations. I really want some recommendations. I want to read the wacky. I want to read the cool. I want to read the aura farming. I want to read all of that. So if you got any recommendations, go ahead and let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.